Hi, everyone. Good morning. I'm Cheryl. I am the HR journalist for DiDi South Africa. And with me today, I have
Nasreen. Hi, everybody. I'm the office administrator as well as culture ambassador, funnily enough, for DiDi ZA. Yes, and I'm so happy to sort of be doing this and sharing some insight with you guys.
Cool. I'm super excited for the time we're going to spend together. So for everybody, Naz is celebrating her 1 year anniversary today with, well, not today, this month with DiDi Global South Africa. And so we're spending some time with her as we celebrate and acknowledge this milestone, just to get some insights in her time. So I will be the interviewer today. So I have my questions ready to go. And Naz, yeah, you're going to be on the spot. So first question, what gets you out of bed in the morning?
So I'm all about sort of doing the basics brilliantly. So I think a good night's sleep is number one. So 7.5 hours of sleep will get me up refreshed in the morning. And if you know me, one of my passions is running. So as long as I can get up at 4 a.m. and go for that run, I'm awake. Yeah.
Wow, getting up at 4 o'clock, it is a challenge, but yeah, I must say you've actually motivated me to do the same for my new routines as well. So yeah, it's quite powerful to start the day off right. And how would you describe your job to a child?
I have two daughters, and they always sort of appreciate and love the work that I do because they always see me online and busy and talking and planning. So I think when I do, they always ask me what I do. So I said, I'm the person that makes things happen very quickly. I'm that, and I get to work with pretty cool people. Yeah, so
awesome. That's a fabulous answer. So thank you for that. And the next question I really love because I like to hear what people are proud of. So what is your biggest achievement to date, personal or professional?
So at DiDi, I think for me, the highlight and the most sort of rewarding experience after a very long time was when I was sort of nominated for the Diversity and Inclusion and Embrace Change Value Star Awards for Q1, so our first Value Star Awards. And I actually won the Diversity and Inclusion Award. And coming from a support background, there's a lot of back end work that you do that people are not aware of. So to have that peer recognition and knowing my value within our team is sort of very humbling. And fundamentally, I'm all about diversity and inclusion. And for me, I believe it's basically the human factor. So it's about caring, involving, and understanding sort of the people and teams that I work with, knowing that we're all sort of working towards a common purpose. And if I in any ways, and I think not I, but if we all can sort of support a little support here, a quick win there, or even just a coffee break, I think that's sort of what my affirmation and what I believe in. So I think for me, my biggest achievement was understanding that the people I work with sort of do feel like family in a good way. And this definitely supports my professional and personal growth and achievements. Yeah.
Thank you for that, Naz. It makes sense. And after working with you for 3 months, I can attest that you are very welcoming and it does feel like family and you have that extra touch. So thank you for all you do for us as a team.
More than welcome.
So getting into more detail, what does a typical day look like for you and any exciting projects to share that you are currently working on?
Okay, let's go slow on this one. So my typical day includes overseeing administrative operations, whatever that is, and also driving office efficiency in a very detailed, deadline-driven environment. So that's a typical day. But, with me, I'm all about finding the balance. So there is sort of a very fun aspect to the side of the work that I sort of do, which is all about increasing my colleagues' happiness. How do I do that, you might ask? And that's probably by collaborating and sort of planning fun and engaging virtual and in-person team building events. So that's sort of the fun side. And also the gifting items for special occasions. That is something that I really enjoy in my job. Yeah.
Awesome. The NAZ magic. And what do you like most about your job?
In all honesty, my job is all about the heart-beating people that I support, guide, and work with on a daily basis. That would be it. And obviously, come on, our WeWork Johannesburg offices is amazing. So that's also a really cool side of the job
Very
as well.
Awesome. Okay. And summarize your experience the past year at DiDi in no more than 3 words.
Okay, there is a little bit more words, but I'll explain why. So at DiDi, what I've been on many meetings, you know, from day one, and the one thing that I've picked up with all our teams across the globe is we place attitude and effort before perfection, and we respect processes by improving upon them all the time. And if you sort of look at our sort of DiDi, our DiDi smile, there's always the one square or block missing. And that sort of ties in with we always striving and aiming to perfection. I know we won't get there, but we are always improving our processes to reach that. Yeah. So that would be summarize what I've gathered and experienced within DiDi. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And any advice you would give to new oranges?
Yes. So I've met a lot of new joiners as well. And this is the one thing I sort of, you know, speak about is working at DiDi ZA is very challenging. You have to sort of adapt to new processes, new systems, new technologies every single day. I mean, I remember at one point when Raymond came on board, you know, there was like 1 month. Naz, do you know how to do this? Naz, do you know how to do that? Naz, can you help me? And I think if you can sort of adopt that attitude of it's always day one at DiDi. So if you remember, you know, the motivation, the anticipation, the excitement, all the challenges you do experience will be a bit less lighter. And also strive to sort of do the work that you love. Yeah, if you love what you do, I think every day will be a good day, even with the hard times and the tough decisions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very powerful words of advice. Thank you for that. So that brings us to the end. Naz, thank you so much for sharing your insight. And again, congratulations on your 1-year anniversary with DiDi South Africa. Yay.
It's been a pleasure.
Cool.
What's that?